All right, let's dive into a moment of just pure edge-of-your-seat Olympic drama. We're talking sudden death overtime where one single shot changes everything. We're going to break down this absolutely heart-stopping quarterfinal between two hockey giants, Canada and Czechia.
Okay, just picture this. You can feel it, right? The crowd's gone quiet. It's this tense, collective hush. We are deep in sudden death overtime. The very next goal wins it all. The next goal, and it's over. I mean, this is pressure personified. This isn't just about winning a hockey game. Nope. This is about survival. One tiny mistake, and your Olympic dream just evaporates. But one perfect play, you're a hero back home. Literally, everything is on the line. So you have to be asking, how did we even get to this point? How did two of the best hockey nations on the planet end up in this nail-biting do-or-die overtime? Well, let's back up a little and set the stage. First off, this isn't some preliminary game where you can afford a loss. This is the quarterfinal match at the Milan Cortina Olympics. It is an elimination game. The team that loses is packing their bags and going home with nothing. The winner, they move on, and they get to play for a medal. The stakes? Well, they couldn't be any higher.
And these two teams were just so perfectly matched. 3 full periods of hockey couldn't decide it. They were trading goals, they were trading hits, just fighting tooth and nail until the very end. And the result was a 3-3 deadlock. A brutal battle that pushed both teams to their absolute limit.
But, as if a sudden death overtime in the Olympics wasn't already dramatic enough, Team Canada got hit with a devastating blow. I mean, a moment that could have just completely shattered their chances.
Right when they needed their leader, their go-to guy, the absolute unthinkable happened. You could feel a hush fall over the Canadian bench, and for fans watching everywhere, a deep sense of dread just took over. And there's the headline that just sent shockwaves through the entire tournament. Their captain, their offensive engine, Sidney Crosby, was out. An apparent leg injury takes him out of the game, leaving his team to face the most crucial minutes of their lives without him. The bottom line is, Canada was now facing elimination without their most important player on the ice. So let's go right back to that moment on the ice. The pressure is just cranked up to 1,000. The game is tied, and your captain? He's in the locker room. I mean, the odds are seriously stacked against you.
Every single player on that Canadian bench knew what had to be done. It was a true test of character, a test of pure will. With their leader down, who was going to be the one to step up and make the play that would define their entire Olympics?
And there it is, a goal! Canada finds a way. They just dug deep and somehow scored the game winner in overtime. The final score, 4-3. What an incredible, exhilarating finish to an absolute thriller of a game.
They did it. Against all odds, they pulled it off. A victory that was just born from pure resilience. Canada eliminates Czechia and keeps that Olympic dream alive. You can just imagine the explosion of relief and pure joy.
So, what does this incredible, heart-stopping win actually mean for Canada's Olympic journey? Well, it wasn't just about surviving. It was a massive, crucial step on the path to gold.
So by winning this game, Canada has officially cleared the quarterfinal hurdle. And that little check mark right there, it represents so much more than just a win. It means they cleared a huge obstacle on the way to the podium. Now only the semifinals stands between them and a guaranteed shot at a medal.
And that's really the key takeaway here. This overtime thriller wasn't just about living to fight another day. It guaranteed them a spot in the medal round. They are officially playing for a medal, whether it's bronze, silver, or the ultimate prize, Olympic gold.
So you're left with this question, right? When a team goes through that much adversity, losing their captain, staring down elimination in overtime, and they still find a way to win, that can become an incredibly powerful rallying cry. So you have to wonder, could this be the defining moment that fuels Canada's run for the gold? I guess we'll just have to wait and see.